Guruji,
Mm-hmm.
when remember when I was in India,
Mm-hmm.
they Rama,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, talked about she visited Shambhala,
Mm-hmm.
right? Can you tell me what happened there?
It was part of the dream world
Mm-hmm.
that she was living in.
Mm-hmm.
It's something she wanted desperately to experience, and so she experienced it in the same way that she's experiencing what she's experiencing now. So it is part of the dream world, but that's not to say that it's not useful or helpful or entertaining. It is, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with with the dream states. The problems, of course, you have is that you like some of it and you don't like the rest of it. So there's nothing wrong with that. So it's just part of the dream state.
So has she? How does she visualize at first?
Mm-hmm.
How does she know? How did she know that it was Shambhala and not
Because
something else manifest in her dream?
Mm-hmm. Because it was how do you know anything in a dream? It's what you choose to dream or what just happens, and so that was the place that she dreamed about, and that was the place that she went to in her dream.
So what did she see?
You'll have to ask her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she believed that that's real Shambhala. And she traveled from her own mind.
Yeah. Well, in the dream world,
In the dream.
it is real. It is real.
Mm-hmm.
It is real. Every dream you have, your sleeping dream, is real. It's only when you wake up you understand immediately, that it wasn't real. But while you are dreaming, it is very real.
Mm-hmm.
It has its own reality. You cannot say it's not real. It is real. She went to Shambhala in a dream state, and it was real.
What about after she woke up
Mm-hmm.
and her reality changed?
Mm-hmm.
And
Your
she's
dreams
becoming dream change.
Yeah.
But she's becoming more aware, or she's still dreaming a heavier
Still
dream.
dreaming. We're all still dreaming.
Mm-hmm. In a heavier dream.
Mm-hmm. Well, not a heavier, just a different kind of dream. That's all. It's like changing your clothes. We have different dreams. And, once you, once you understand that, that all this is a dream state, it's fun. It's interesting. And, this is what we call our life, this dream state, and there's nothing wrong with it. Huh?
So after a person being totally awakening from seeing...
You see, what people don't understand, and this is a little bit advanced, to really think about, is that there's no intrinsic difference between illusion and reality. In the beginning, when we first start talking, we have to make a distinction and say that there is a difference between illusion and reality, just in order to understand, where we're going with this. But ultimately, there is no difference. You see, the whole point about what I'm saying is that there is no distinction. There is no 2 or 3 or a million. There is only not two-ness. There is only this, I hate to say oneness, so I don't like the word, but there is only pure consciousness. And so there is no illusion and reality. They are both the same thing. So when I see this dream state and the people and the objects and the events, this is pure consciousness. And yet it is illusion. But behind that is pure consciousness. So there is no distinction. Now that has to come to a later stage. You cannot tell people that in the beginning. In the beginning, we have to mix a lot of untruth with a little bit of truth. Because you can't take the truth. As you understand more, then I cut down the untruths and add a little bit more truth. Until, at the end, I can lay bare the whole truth. If I was to say to a person in the very beginning, you do not exist, that would be the end of it. They would walk out and there would be nothing left to say after that. You do not exist, that is the truth. And that's what comes at the end of it all. But in the beginning, you have to make analogies. You have to try and help the person to, understand what you are trying to say by giving stories, by giving analogies, by saying things that are not the truth. So you mix a little bit of truth with untruth. And so I say, there is illusion and there is reality. That is not true. But that's the way that, you'll be able to grasp and get hold, of the ideas in the beginning. So it's just a device. It's a way of communication. It's a way of contact with another person. So, telling the truth will just put down shutters. Okay?